Hello, my name is Rimantas. I'm yoga teacher. Today we have very interesting topic. Why it is important for yoga teachers to read Vedic Scriptures. So for yoga teachers it is very useful to read Vedic Scriptures because those scriptures can help you to understand the way how life works and remember experiences from your past lives. How does it work? When you meet Vedic scriptures in this life, on the level of intuition, you feel that there is something in this scripture. The more you read of this scripture, the more you can reach that level that you had in your previous lives. Because of that reason, when gurus were giving to read scriptures for their students in the monasteries, so students were reading those scriptures for many times. Not one time, but many times. So one of the recommendations to read Vedic scriptures many times, because then you can deeply understand it and you can reach higher level of your own experience from your past lives. So there are a lot of huge benefits why it is useful for yoga teachers to read Vedic scriptures. So firstly, Vedic scriptures gives you high moral and high ethics examples. It also gives you conscious and healthy understanding of life, and Vedic scriptures, they shows you how life works, how to live this life. Also, those scriptures, they allows you to connect to higher energy of sages, rishis, mahapurushas, mahatmas. It means when you read examples of those sages, your energy level becomes more higher and more clean. Then Vedic scriptures can help you to learn from our mistakes. There are a lot of stories, and when you read those Vedic stories, you see that there are people who make actions, and those actions gives for them certain results. So when you read it, you can understand which actions lead to good results and which actions lead to bad result. So it means you don't need to experiment in your life. You just see some example and you can recognize what to do in your life is good and what to do in your life is bad. And you save a lot of time. Then reading Vedic scriptures can help you to understand laws of universe. It means the more better you know how these laws works, the more your life becomes effective. Also, Vedic scriptures allows you to remember purpose, why you came to this life. It means by reading Vedic scriptures, you can remember what is your mission in this life. There are two types of people. One people, they knows what is their mission in this life. They are very effective and they all day, all night are working to fulfill their mission, why they came to this life. And another people, they don't have mission and they're going there, going there, going here, and they spend a lot of time by doing things that usually do not give for them good result. So the more faster you will remember reason why did you come to this life, the more effectively you will be able to use this time that you still have in this life. Then, reading Vedic scriptures, it helps you to remember your own previous lives. When you're reading all those scriptures, you can remember your own previous lives. Also, when you read Vedic scriptures, it motivates you as a yoga teacher to keep practicing, to do yoga practice, to do meditation, because you see a lot of examples of ancient sages who were doing tapas for many years, and when you see what kind of results they've got from this, so it's really inspiring. So reading Vedic scriptures, it helps you to keep motivated on this path. Then one of the very important parts when you read Vedic scriptures, it can help you to change information that are inside of you. How does it work? Nowadays we get a lot of information from various texts, various videos, various music, various movies, serials, and many more things. And all this information are stored in our subconscious mind. And usually this information that comes to us from external world, usually quality of this information is very poor. And this poor information, when it becomes stored in your inner subconscious mind, it always makes impact on the way how you live this life. So when you read Vedic scriptures, it helps you to change that information to high moral standards, to high moral and ethic values, and it allows you to clean that information. It's actually like changing. It means if you had poor quality information, so by reading Vedic scriptures for many times, you change that information to much more higher and better quality of information. And probably the last moment why it is very useful for yoga teacher to read Vedic scriptures, it is because those scriptures can help you to understand essence of yoga practice. Some people those days they practice yoga only on level of physical level, and when you read scriptures you understand yoga as a practice much better and much deeper. Just important moment to read scriptures, we need more than one time. The more we read, the better result we can get. There are 3 Vedic scriptures that we usually recommend for people who practice yoga and for yoga teachers, and it is Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Yoga Vasishta. And it's the best thing to read it by yourself, if it is possible, because there are a lot of things how you can, for example, you can watch some movie about Mahabharata, or you can listen some audio book, but please remember that moment that when you read it by yourself, then you directly get that experience. For example, if there are some audiobook, so there was a person who narrated this book, and his energy also impacts on the experience that you get by listening this book. So like the best way is to read Vedic scriptures by your own, and then you can get the best result. So basically that's all. I hope it will be valuable for your yoga practice, for your meditation practice. Please keep inspired, and please keep inspiring your students to keep going on the way to self-realization. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.